I don't trust that fan. Not one bit. It's blowing too hard. It's making too much noise. Too much noise and a blowhard. What is? Who does this fan think it is? Benjamin Wheeler. Hey everybody, great joke, and welcome to Is This Your Card, the new weekly stream over here at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun. Me Wheeler, glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? We've got a game to play today. If that's okay with everybody here, I would like to play a game. Can you handle that? I'd like to stream. For once in my life, I would like to stream on a Sunday with Mulder nearby. If that's too much, leave right now. But before you go, be sure to drop off some money over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, because we wouldn't be able to do this without all of you. Or if you don't have enough money to drop off there, you can drop it off at store.loadingreadyrun.com. Or support us through Twitch or YouTube or all that jazz. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I wanted to be over here. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, maybe you've heard of it. If not, that's okay. This is week 3 of us playing Yu-Gi-Oh! This year. And I know I played this deck last time, but this is... If I've learned anything, let me put it this way. If I've learned anything from other Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, it's that... No, it's not that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is bad, honey, although they say that quite a bit. No, truthfully, I've never heard a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player go like, yo, the meta is so good right now. Not once. I've never heard a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player say that. That doesn't matter, because they always talk about how much they like their deck of choice. Because look at this. Look at this beautiful deck. Now, I'm going to explain it before we get into games, because we spent the last couple of weeks earning cards, playing PvE, cracking, packing. This is what I've been playing. I believe I have one extra slot in my extra deck, but it doesn't matter too much, I guess. I don't know. I haven't been playing as much as I would have liked to, but I have been winning quite a bit. This is a deck that I guess is called Adamancipator, or Adamancipators, or Block Dragon. Although Block Dragon itself went from us having 3 copies to us only having 1 copy. And then some other cards got restricted, potentially banned, that kind of mucked this build. I'm going to get this right. I'm going to get this ahead of anybody making suggestions for cards. I don't know what the cards are. I have no idea what any card is in this game if it's not in this deck, or if it isn't from, like, I don't know, like, what is it? What was the 5th expansion called? 2 after Magic Ruler, the one with the Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle and before, and the cards in this deck. Is it Pharaoh's Servant? Yeah, Pharaoh's Servant. Great. I know those cards. And Cyber Dragon. Okay, never mind, I lied. From Pharaoh's Servant and before, cards that you would find in the Game Boy Advance game for the 2004 World Championship or something like that. And then this deck. I don't know. There are other versions of this deck that I could be playing. I'm sure there are better versions of this deck that I could be playing. This is the one that I have been playing. I'm not particularly attached to it, but it's working and I'm going to continue to use it. I'm sure there could be one other extra deck card I could craft. This fucker right here, the Herald of Arc Light. Every list I saw had this in the extra deck. I've summoned it once and it was okay. you kind of just do the same thing over and over again. I guess that's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. You're trying to hit the same end point. You just do it in a bunch of different ways. So I'm going to try to break down this deck as best as possible. There are some little nuances I might get a little out of line, and that's okay. That's okay. So if we're calling this Emancipator, it's because there are these 3 cards in the main, and then I have a couple of cards in my extra deck that have the term Emancipator in their name. It's a deck that is basically based around rock monsters. The B-52s wrote a song about it. Rock gambling. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Although, I mean, it's gambling that you are likely to win at. We have Emancipator Seeker, Emancipator Researcher, and the Analyzer. They all have an ability that lets you special summon them if a certain circumstance is met. So the Analyzer says if only an opponent controls a monster. The Researcher is if you control a rock monster except another copy of Emancipator Researcher. And then the Seeker says if you control another Emancipator monster except for the Seeker. They all have this ability where it's like an activated ability. I'm going to use magic terms, where you excavate the top 5 cards, which is effectively you reveal the top 5 cards. You put one of them, you select one of them that meets the qualifications, which is a level 4 or lower non-tuner rock monster. And that gets special summoned. And then the rest go on the bottom of your deck, and you can use this only once per turn of this card. Oh yeah, I should have I have an Apollosa Bow of the Goddess. So why is it not in here? Either way. We can get to that when we get to that. So basically, they can sneak themselves into play. They're all tuners, and they find a rock monster that isn't a tuner, level 4 or lower, and put it into play. And then I'm looking to pop off. There are a couple of cards that let me get a bunch of rock monsters into play, and then let me synchro summon, which is using a tuner and a non-tuner monster to cheat in some of our bigger characters, our bigger cards into play. And basically just say no to anything our opponent's doing. This deck turn 1's a lot on the play and the draw. It feels pretty good. I have some other cards that we can kind of showcase to get us there. These are Prank Kid Roxy's. If the card is sent to the graveyard as material for fusion or link summon of a Prank Kids monster, I can banish a card from my hand and draw a card. And then I special summon one Prank Kids monster from my hand or deck in defense position that isn't a Prank Kids Roxy. So a very common play pattern, let's say, is I get an Emancipator into play. I flip over a Prank Kid Roxy. I then turn this into Prank Kids Meow Meow Moo. Where you just link it for one. You just need to sacrifice the Roxys to get it into play. And it says you can only link summon Prank Kids Meow Meow Mew once per turn. If a Prank Kids monster you control would tribute itself to activate its effect or during its turn, you can banish this card you control or inside the graveyard. Basically, all you need to know is this turns into this. And when this has died, I get to summon this. Prank Kids Dropsies. That says if this card is sent to the graveyard as material for the fusion or link summon of a Prank Kids monster, you gain 1,000 life points and then summon one Prank Kids monster from your hand or deck in defense position. So this turns into this, which then summons this, and then you get to link summon Prank Kids Doodle Doodle Doo, which is 2 Prank Kids monsters. If this card is link summoned, you can add one Prank Kids spell/trap card from your deck to your hand, and then you contribute this card and target 2 Prank Kids monsters in your graveyard, except link monsters, and they go back to your hand. But basically, This goes into this, which tutors out this, and then this plus this turns into the Prankid's Doodle-Doo, which then tutors up another one of these. And so then I've put some cards into my graveyard, including a Link Summon, and then I have the Doodle-Doo in play. Why is that important? Well, I can then turn the Doodle-Doo into something else. Not you. I can turn it into like a Nightmare Unicorn. I could turn it into the Access Code Talker. Whatever. If I want even more Link monsters in my graveyard, because then I'm going to start synchro summoning. I can turn out this Adamancipator Risen Raptite, which is very similar to the other Adamancipators. I excavate the top 5 cards, summon one of them, and the rest go on the bottom. But I can hit a tuner monster this way. So this Adamancipator can actually hit the other Adamancipators. And then there's another effect. I've never actually had the second one come up. During your opponent's turn, if a wind monster's in my graveyard, I can quick effect target a card in my opponent's graveyard and banish it. It doesn't really come up. Doesn't come up. But this can find another one, which then means like this is a level 6, and if it finds another synchro, a level 4 synchro, I can turn into a level 10. Or if I find a 2, I can turn into an 8. Basically, I'm trying to get out these cards. Baron de Fleur, level 10, 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuners. Once per turn, I can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. And once while face up on the field when a card or effect is activated as a quick effect, I can negate that activation and destroy that card. But I can only use that once per turn. Also, on my standby phase, I can target 1 level 9 or lower monster in my graveyard, return this to the extra deck, and special summon that monster. Hasn't happened that much. All you need to know is this comes into play. This says you don't get to do what you want to do, and I get to blow up one of your things. Adamancipator Risen Dragite. This has the same excavate ability, except for every number of rock monster I show, I get to bounce one of my opponent's card. Like I just get to whoop to their hand, which is pretty helpful because there are a lot of cards that trigger when they're sent to the graveyard or have an effect while they're in their graveyard. Also, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card while water monster is in my graveyard, which Prank Kids drops these as a water monster. These 2 weird dolphins are water monsters, which I'll get to in a sec. You can activate this and negate that activation and destroy the card. Great. So another no, and also get your stuff off the board. No, get your stuff off the board. Borlode Savage Dragon. And then when this is synchro summoned, which it will be, you can equip 1 Link monster from your graveyard to this card, which we get through the Prank Kids Meow Meow and the Prank Kids Doodle Doodle Doo. And if you do, you place Boreal counters on this equal to that Link monster's Link rating. So this one gives you 1, this one gives you 2. Union Carrier was really good with this card, but that card got banned. Unfortunately. Same with Crystal Halifax. God, I miss them already. This card gets added attack, but it also says when your opponent activates a card, you can remove a counter from it and negate that activation. So it's, again, a big thing that says no. Basically, I'm trying to get a bunch of cards into play that will say no and kill my opponent. And then Block Dragon is a big one. It can't be normal summoned. It has to be special summoned by banishing 3 earth monsters from your hand or graveyard. It has another ability. Rock monsters you control cannot be destroyed except by battle. That doesn't pop up too much, but it's nice security against, like, I don't know. I did run into some person playing Dark Hole, and it was just like, oh, okay. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you tutor up 3 rock monsters from your deck with total level of total level 8. So basically, this dies, and then we get to find more tuners. these tuners. We get to find some special summon cards, like this weird dolphin that you discarded from your hand, and you can get an additional summon on your turn. This giant that lets you get a special summon by banishing something. Occasionally this card, I guess, but probably not. Like, realistically, it's good finding tuners or this card or this card. Just sneak more stuff into play. Yeah. And then you just get to play it again because you filled up your board. It's great. We have Maxi and we have Ash Blossom because we're a deck in this game. There's some groovy cards in here too. The Supplier was always played. If a face-up rock monster I control is sent to the graveyard except during damage, so this happens when summoning, I special summon this card from my hand. And if it's special summoned, I can tutor up this card, the Guardian, and put it in my hand. And then I can also, if it's special summon, hold on. Except this. There's another ability of this card, right? Yeah, you special summon this card if a face-up rock monster dies, and then it tutors a thing. I gotta tell you, I don't think when I play this deck. I just go off of like, this adds up to this, I do this. And I let my eyes roll back into my head. The Guardian's pretty strong. It's a level 4 rock monster, and you can, when a monster effect is activated, you can tribute this card to negate that activation and destroy it. And then there's also like a end step, you got to reveal a thing and whatever. It's just a level 4 monster that gets tutored to your hand. It makes it easier casting Block Dragon and whatnot, while also just being like a no kind of effect. This one I found was this tech I thought was pretty interesting. So I have this really boring Gem Knight Alexandrite. It's just a level 4 rock monster. You contribute this card, special summon 1 Gem Knight normal monster from your deck. I don't have another one. I only have this card. And I also have a card called Revival Golem. Revival Golem says you can only use it once per turn, and when this card is sent from your deck to your graveyard, you can either special summon it from your graveyard to play or put it into your hand. Fun fact, when you play the card Brilliant Fusion, which, look at this fucking text box. When this card is activated, you fusion summon 1 Gem Knight monster from your extra deck into play using fusion mats from your deck, except the one you fuse is the thing you fuse out is a 0/0. And if that card leaves the field, you destroy that monster. If this leaves the field, Brilliant Fusion, destroy the monster. Once per turn, you can discard 1 spell, and the monster that you summoned with this gains its normal attack and defense back. That doesn't matter. This is kind of a second copy of Foolish Burial, which is just Entomb. You send a monster from your deck to the graveyard. So Foolish Burial can set up Block Dragon or set up Revival Golem and just put it into play. But Brilliant Fusion can also just do that. All you need to do is fusion summon this stupid idiot, Gem Knight Zirconia. It's a level 8 fusion monster that just needs 1 Gem Knight and 1 rock monster. So that, because this is just a rock monster that happens to be a Gem Knight, like, you just need a density of rock monsters that are cheap. You can fusion summon out this card by entombing this stupid Gem Knight and either Block Dragon or Revival Golem. So you get one of these two into your graveyard. And importantly, this is a level 8 fusion monster, which means that with one of our level 2 tuner monsters, which we have 6 of, we can synchro summon out the Baron or Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign, which, as far as I'm concerned, is just a really big card that just banishes things. I didn't even talk about this card, but this card's pretty big too. Yeah, I thought this was so cool. This was the part where I'm like, oh yeah, ooh, this is my favorite kind of bullshit. Okay, but let's start playing. There's some other cards in here. I guess I'm just gonna hop into playing ranked. I'm curious to how this is going to go, because talking while playing this deck might prove difficult, but I will ask for some questions from chat if need be, because I'm still learning. I'm gold level, or gold rank 4. Oh, I should have added that other card to my deck. Okay. We have an Adamantipator. We have another rock. Do I want to use my summon on... Yeah, I guess I want to use my summon on one of these. Do I want to save this, or do I want to just get this in the yard? I can tuck this back with something. I think this is probably fine. So because I have a rock monster, I get to special summon this. Oh, not face-up attack. I feel like the first rock monster I'm going to use is going to get turned to something else, and if I want to use an additional summon later, I guess I'd prefer to have a guardian. Although if I special summon this, then I'm going to get another guardian. Or I could get the Doki Doki. I didn't even talk about Doki Doki. Doki Doki can discard this and get a 4-drop. I can get my other Adamantipator. I think I want to do that. Oh, this can actually hit hand traps. Like this can... I thought I'd only hit things in play. I know it hits monsters, but if it can hit Ash Blossom, that's kind of hot. Oh, any monster effect. You know, for a game... a game that uses a hell of a lot of words, they sure do generalize on some of them. If it can hit Ash or Maxi, that's kind of hot. Okay, so I can turn this into the Granite, find Block Dragon, and then I can turn this into Baron. I think I want a Granite first. Does it work against Nibiru as well? It does? Ooh, okay. That's good. I didn't know it hit Nibiru. 4, 5, 6. There's certain sequencing things too that I want to... I mean, I guess this puts the Block Dragon into my hand, which then makes it a little easier hitting something that's relevant. So this is going to turn to an 8. I think I want another 2-tuner, because then this turns into Boreload, and then the other one turns into... Or not Boreload. This turns into Baron, and then the other one turns into Ashen, or whatever the fuck this is called. I guess this gives me a negate. Although I'm pretty sure that we're good. Yeah, not... Boreload is the... Again, I don't say these cards out loud when I've been playing this. Boreload is the one that requires the Link summon that you have to equip. I know Baron Lafleur, and that's it. Okay, we have 2 negates in play and a Call of the Grave. I don't have a Link. I could get the, can I get the bore load if I have this, pitch that gets the link, and then I can, because I have another adamantipator, so I can 2 and then 4. I don't think I have enough board space to do it. 2 for enough cards in hand, because I could just get this to have another hit or another whatchamacallit, a gotcha card. That's another thing. I do worry about the timer. Yeah, I forgot to put it at Apo. Okay. So now we have I think we're good. So they know that. Okay, so I have a no in the form of Baron, a no in the form of this Adamantipator, a no in the form of this Guardian. Nothing can be destroyed except for by battle, and I have this quick spell. Jesus. And I have my Ash in hand, yeah. Oh, this stops? Well, I mean, it's public information, I guess. Or whatever the Yu-Gi-Oh term is. Okay, so I need to add Apollosa after this. This is basically what playing this deck has been. Just doing this over and over again. Which I guess is cool and good. I don't know if it makes for great TV. But if this doesn't make for great TV, what Yu-Gi-Oh does? No, I don't think I will. Okay, I'm going to activate this and try to bounce some of your cards. So I get to bounce 3 cards. I assume I want to bounce the monster. And then I guess I want to... Is it smarter for me to use this? Do I need to use this? I can use this. Just in case. The Magic player in me is just like, I gotta use this just in case. And then they're gonna play some card that I don't even know exists. It's like, well, if you removed a card... Pop the back row. Yeah, I guess I should have popped the back row. Look, I'm paranoid about blowing up traps. I'm paranoid about blowing things up. I've played against too many decks that are like, when this is in your graveyard, do this, and it can't be... Have I woken a dragon? So I will say this. There are 2 decks that I've lost against. Like, legitimately only 2 decks that I've lost against. One of them is Dragon Maids, which I'll give you I'll give you my description to my Discord. This Dragon Maid deck is wild. It feels like it was designed by a pervert that doesn't want it to brick ever. Because all the cards were like, hey, if I'm in the graveyard, also do something. That felt pretty gross. And then the other one, which I assume is what people are talking about, is the deck with Mirror Jade. Is Mirror Jade the card? Branded Disciple. I'd have to see it. Yeah, that Mirror Jade deck is pretty good. Okay, so what is it called? I thought I had an Appaloosa. What's the name of this card? Holy shit, I don't have one. I mean, now I do have one. Wait, hold on. Is this the one? Bow of the Goddess? 2 monsters with different names. 800 times the number of link mats used once per chain. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can make this lose 800. Oh, okay. Also, I have a flex slot in here that I was using the stupid crow. I've activated it once. Is there a better card that I could play? I'm sure there are better cards that I could play instead of this crow. But, is crow just fine to have? Small World? Normal spell. Reveal one monster in your hand. Choose one monster from your deck that has exactly one of the same attribute. It's a revealed card from your hand. Okay, hold on. Reveal one monster in your hand. Choose one monster from your deck that has exactly one of the same type, attribute, level, attack, or defense. And banish the revealed monster from your hand face down. Then add from the deck to your hand one monster that has exactly one of the same attribute, attack. This feels like it's the same. Choose one monster in your deck that has the same. Banish the one face down, then add that monster to your hand. Like, reading this, I genuinely got worried that dementia was coming for me at a young age. Huh? Who's reading what? Okay. I'm going to play some more with this Block Dragon deck because that's what I've been practicing with. I also have this Lich deck, but I own 0 copies of the cards. Waking the Dragon. If this set card in its owner's control has left the field because of an opponent's effect and is now in the graveyard or banished, you can special summon one monster from your deck or extra deck. Oh. Okay. I like that. Any of them? Okay, so this is why I bounce the back row and then I pop the creature. Bounce the back row, pop the creature. Okay. This is the part that I need to... Like, I can go through the motions. This is just a combo deck. I can go through the motions, and I can understand where to pivot. Like, I can goldfish this deck to a turn 1, basically with whatever, you know? But it's the nuances of, like, what do I blow up? What does this actually affect? Bouncing creatures is safer because waking is not commonly played. So I have no hand traps. Your move, opponent. What is this? Dimensional Fissure. Any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Oh, shit. Ha! That's pretty bad for me, huh? Flowendrees and Robina? I'm not reading all that. Flowendrees and Eglin. Why do you play this card? Why you have to be mad? Sent to the wait, hold on. And this is sent to the graveyard for any reason? I'm fucked. Holy shit, I'm in danger. I mean, I can get... Actually, I might be fine. Oh, the birds add back. Flowindries and M-Pen. You can add one to your hand, then immediately after resolves, you can normal summon one monster while this tribute summon the monster. While this tribute summon card is in the monster zone, your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summon monsters they control in attack position. Once per battle, quick effect, banish one card in your hand. That opponent's monster. Oh. But only in attack position. Oh, so all these birds, if they're banished, they just go back to your hand? Okay, so I can't unicorn it. I can't unicorn. But I can Baron it. Right? I'm literally running into idiot birds. Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh version of idiot birds. Okay. Christ. Do I want to special summon this? What does that do? Does that matter? It's special summoning without special summoning. I mean, I guess I don't want... Do I want a 4? So I have to special summon monsters in defense position. Okay. You know, if the names of these cards were a little shorter, it might make it easier to actually understand what these cards are doing. Is this bird deck good? Earthbound Immortal. Raska. Is this bird, does this bird deck do anything? Like, is it actually a, oh, it's anti-meta, I see, okay. So because it's not special summoning, it's technically special summoning, but it's not special summoning? That's very funny. Raska. If this is a normal summon, target 1 to 3 cards you control, but okay, that's not nearly enough time. Three not more than your opponent has in their hand. Shuffle them into the deck, then discard the same number of cards. And if you do, this gains 1,000 attack. Okay. This is interesting. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh deck where my opponent gets to turn 1 and then also turn 2. No, wait, what? Where'd my... Oh, it's in the graveyard, though. Wait, what happened? I don't know if I'm okay or not. Motherfucking Max C. This doesn't do anything, right? This just exiles the thing in the graveyard? No, it's... Stupid crow. Are you being too pushy backseaty? No, I'm asking questions and they're being answered. I'll let people know if they're being too backseaty. Okay, so I have to kill them. I still have a normal summon. I've already used this. I can rock seize into X. Well, I still have a block dragon too. I can find the other Adamancipator. It's my normal? No, that would be... would need me to do that. But I need to get this card off the play, out of play, right? I assume. Cannot activate the effects of special. Okay, my gut says to just go for this. I want to get this penguin out of here. Okay. I've already used that. I tried reading this and it just said flow in Deriz. You can reveal one and banish one. So how do I get out of this? Can I just special summon and keep a negate up? I can block here and kill this. Hey, this doesn't count as a face-up spell card? It wouldn't let me attack this bird. If there's no face-up spell card on the field, destroy this card. Your opponent can... Oh, your opponent's monster cannot attack this card for attacks. Right. I can kill without normal summoning? I don't think I care about this. I'm not going to know that. Oh, there's a lightning storm. Though I guess lightning storm needs them to not have things. Do I care about this card at this point in time? I don't think so. I have to hurry up. The clock is. Jesus. Okay. Think I just let these happen? I mean, I could exile one of them. They all kind of just do the same thing. Exiling one of them doesn't seem like it'll actually accomplish anything. I only have 37 seconds. Mist Valley Apex. If this normal summon, so now I want to negate this. This is an effect of a monster, so I think I want to cash in this. Because this can just negate anything. One from your hand. Wait, what are you doing? Normal summon the revealed monster. Go to negate that. I need to stop them from summoning stuff. Because now there's nothing on the field, so that dies. Okay, we made it to a turn. That's a pretty good sign. I think I want to kill this so that I can block at a 10. Shit. I might run out of time here. But they've F6'd. That gets me special summon that hits a 6. And that gets me a supplier in hand. Or the supplier gets me the guardian. I think I could just kill them. Still have a negate. If they have a negate here. Oh, they have a fucking thing. This should be... Should still... Are we still fine? Yeah. Because this gets banished, and so... activate. If the card is banished, I can banish one card from both my opponent's field and graveyard. Yes. Change to attack. Summon. The timer! The timer! I wanted to maybe get one more to gate up. All right, we beat the birds. Fuck, man. There's so many words on these goddamn cards, and I gotta get through a paragraph every time to get to the actual important part. God. Like having to read all those birds to be like, okay, you do the exact same thing as this other bird. This bird does the exact same thing as the first two birds. This fourth bird looks like it does the exact same thing, but it doesn't. Tip for later, they like having the penguin in banished because the toucan adds it back. Okay. Got it. Yeah. As far as backseating goes, though, that was very close to being over the line, chat. I'm okay asking questions. I'll say stuff out loud that might sound like I'm asking questions, but it's just me doing the whole I'm streaming and I don't exactly just want the stream to meet me like this. Like I have to engage at some point, you know? Yeah. But no, there are spots where I'll be like, hey, chat, what the fuck is going on? Oh, not this deck. I'm gonna Ash the first thing you do. Okay, I've played against this deck too. I think I played against the deck with this card in it. And I think I've lost. I think this is the deck that I've lost to. This name seems familiar. Hi, I'm an Emancipator. Just F6. Oh. They're playing off McDonald's Wi-Fi. We might have a W here. No! So this negates the effects for this turn. We could still just do this. Maybe this is going to be good enough. I could just block Dragon here. I haven't actually done this before, but I could just block Dragon into a Baron and then use something else. I think I do that, right? Yeah, these cards suck. Let's go off. What are they going to do? That's their only hand trap. Yeah, Seeker Pass is just going to get me killed, right? God, I miss having 3 blocked dragons. I miss having 3 blocked dragons. Swordmaster. Yeah, Block Dragon is just completely banned in the TCG, right? Oh, I played against Trap Tricks, which is a deck that I only know through memes and like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like TikToks. It was annoying, but I won. What is this? Oh, Sword Soul. I think I know this. Just doing this now. Fucking Ash Blossom. They should make an Ash Blossom for their Ash Blossom. Don't worry. This Doki Doki is 1 4-drop away. Sword Soul Grandmaster. Okay, here's a quick question about the chain. If I say activate this effect now, is it going to respond to this? Hey chat, if I activate this now, is it going to respond to the Mo Yay, or am I going to have an opportunity to respond to this Grandmaster? I don't want to negate the Mo Yay. I want to negate this. But wow, the chain fucks. That's so brutal. Response I draw this it's, I gotta tell you, there's like a joke with like kids playing Magic, and one of them's like giant growth your creature, and they're like lightning bolt. I'm like, no, I already played it. No, I already played it. Too late. God, imagine getting chain blocked online. Chain blocked dragon, is that anything? Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Hey, I know this card. It's really good. Right on time. Do it. Sword Soul. I have not played against this deck. I've played with this card. Exile it. Do it. Banish him. Use your ability. Fucking Maxi. No. Do it. Get rid of it. I don't think this is going to go over very well. Okay. Where's the concede button? Okay, great. Ignore that. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, folks. You're just in time for me to open some packs before we go to break. Okay, so that Sword Soul, I can't believe the... I mean, I guess it's good that I learned about the chain now. That's so wild. So there are decks that... Is that like a thing that gives Sword Soul like a lot of power? That it uses like its jumping point chain blocks people? Because that's wild. Oh yeah, I gotta open this Lich. I mean, I could just crack this lich. How to obtain? Master pack? There are... I mean, these I could just craft. Right? This is normal rare. So many of these I just get from... Oh, Guardians of the Sacred Sky. I thought Solemn Judgment was in... Okay, so I need to open a Guardians of the Sacred Sky. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to craft a... This is what I'm talking about. Solemn Judgment? I used to fuck with this card. This was a big level up moment for Baby Wheeler. Playing at Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals back in like, what, 2002 or something? Being like, half my life doesn't matter if you're not doing anything. Oh. Why, it's the best part of opening packs. Nirvana High Paladin. If you showed this to... You go back in time and show this to like a Victorian child. And they drop dead right on the spot. Vampire Grace. Lily Bot. Magic Drain. I remember this card too. I think. Agent of Wisdom. Mercury. Agent of Creation. Venus. I played against one of the like solo modes. There was an AI that had this card. And it was, they're like, pay 500, pay 500, pay 500. Synthetic Seraphim. Okay. All right, well, 10 packs, please. Yeah, my era was 7-colored fish. Ooh, I played a Skull Servant deck too. Ran into somebody with a Skull Servant deck. Phantasm Emperor Trilo Jig, Skull Servant. Reptilian Gorgon, Cosmo Sword Troopers, Solemn Scolding. Dark Knight. Wait, hold on. What? Parshath? This is this card too. This card was great. I mean, not this card. The what is it? Was it Parshath Valkyrie? Light Knight Parshaft? Arc Knight Parshaft? I think it was Arc Knight Parshaft. That card was great. Yeah, I remember that card was great. It drew you cards. Sanctum of Parshaft. Guiding Ariadne? Okay. Yeah, I played with that card quite a bit. Oh. Scareclaw Balone, Blizzard Falcon, Sylvan Guardioak, Beckoning Light. This card. Judgment, Agent of Judgment Saturn. This card. These cards have so many words on them. We needed this card. All right, we ultra rare get Megalo Smasher X. Level 4, 2000 attack? You've got to be kidding me. Watt Fox. Adamancipator Lupetite. Huh? Indomitable Chamber, the Unchained. Another one. The Solemn Judgment that we needed. Okay. Good, because we have so many ultra rares to open in this set. Once we start opening duplicates, like a bunch... Oh, I want to read the stupid cards. That's half the fun for me in this game, is trying to read some of these cards. Time Thief... I mean, the trap cards are whatever. Catapult Warrior. You contribute one junk monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the attributed monster. What do you mean once per turn? When has Catapult Turtle ever done anything? broken in the game. Kappa. Witchcrafter Collaboration. Old Entity Hastor. Agent of Judgment Saturn. Agent of Wisdom Mercury. Radiant Gerald. Freya. Spirit of Victory. I gotta tell you, I couldn't imagine playing this game in paper. Oh, I remember, what the hell is his name? The scientist, the fusion scientist that was just like so broken. Simorg, Bird of Ancestry, Dragon Maid Sendoff, perverts, the whole lot of you. Leo Salf of the Nordic Alfar, Scrap Fist, Meltiel Sage of the Sky, Neo Parshath, the Sky Paladin. Oh, it does draw cards when it hits them. Great. Minerva, Scholar of the Sky. Yeah, the magical scientist. Dragon Maid Sendoff is me going to jail. Goodbye, master. So I'm thrown into the back of a cruiser. Another solemn judgment. Wait, hold on. I crafted the wrong one. Shit. No. I mean, I guess it's still crafting for another ultra rare, but I should have crafted the one I didn't have. Trickstar Bella Madonna. Chronomaly Crystal Bones. This game is wild. Yeah, I don't think I could play this game in paper. I kind of need the game to highlight for certain cards where I'm like, oh yeah, this does the thing. Hey, we got the Solemn Strike. I think I needed that one. I think I need a couple of these. We're opening a lot of ultra rares. Master Hyperion. The Mutate card? Mutate card. Is this another ultra rare? Oh, wait. Is this normal? I feel like when we opened a bunch of ultra rares to try and find Eldritch, when we tried to find Eldritch, we just whiffed. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what do you mean gambling? If it were me, I would just open the card I need. I need Lord of Heavenly Prison. How do I find you? Master Pack? And I got this from a master pack too. Oh, I have so many ultra rares to get. Christ. World Cloaked in Magical Power. Climax of the Showdown. I like that this deck has a couple of big guns. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut Lieb. Oh, not enough craft points. Do I have... I mean, I'm probably not using this. Great. World Cloaked in Magical Power. All right, let's open some more packs and then we'll go on a break. I need 3 of that ultra rare. This pack is hot garbage. I mean, if it's just for the crafting, right? I guess. Armital. Hey, that's Slifer. Right? Machina Megaform. Forbidden Dress. Don't need 3 of it? I copied a tournament winning list, thank you very much. Must be special summons. Sure, 10 packs. I mean, we'll open it. What are we gonna do? Not open the ultra rare we need? Oh, 3 doesn't come up. Yeah, okay. The third one is going to be the one where maybe we don't build it. I guess I have an extra solemn judgment that I can craft because I now have like 4. The wicked avatar. Uh-huh. Tell me more about orb. Oh, I've seen this card, I think. Orb. Orb. Hey, it's this guy, not you. Grave Squirmer. Manju of the 10,000 Hands. Pretty sure this is a callback to a different monster with a bunch of hands, and he like prevents people from doing something. Mad Reloader. Me when my when MTG Arena crashes. Why is that so loud? That is so loud. Jesus. Okay. No, it's the same laugh track. This is truly the duality of Yu-Gi-Oh! Baby Sarasaurus. It's a baby dinosaur. And Orbitile, the Chaos Phantasm, Phantom of Fury. Uh-huh. Flufflemouse. It's cool that they make Yu-Gi-Oh cards for gay people and irony gays. Everybody gets in on it. All demographics are welcome. Grave Squirmer. Mermaid Shark. How come I haven't opened any of my ultra rares? I guess we opened Raviel, Lord of Phantasms, Shimmering Scraper. Ew. Beginning of the End. If you have 7 or more dark monsters in your graveyard, banish 5 dark monsters from your graveyard, draw 5. Okay. So unlucky. We didn't even get the ultra rare we needed. Instead of, I'm so used to getting 3 copies of the ultra rare I needed as opposed to 0. Okay, well, I have to take a, well, not a contractually obligated commercial break anymore, but I have to take a commercial break. Don't go away. When we're back, I might craft some number of these cards and then we can play more Yu-Gi-Oh! The game. See you in a bit. And we're back. Is there a way to just get rid of any unnecessary copies of cards? Or is there a way to figure out what... I mean, chat's the way to figure out if I'm going to use these cards. 3 lines? Oh, these 3. Dismantle all extra cards. Okay, well, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. That's fine. That's fine. We'll work our way up to... Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe this was... So many master packs. I don't know why I'm so locked on playing this deck, but it seemed like a lot of fun. For me, Ben. Skill drain. I thought I had a skill drain. I got to play against this card. Fuck this card. Rivalry of Warlords. Each player can only control one type of monster. Jesus. Annoying. So annoying. All right, let's play. Let's fight some people. Oh, I didn't add the Appaloosa. I didn't add, right? Did I? Did I end up adding this Appaloosa to this deck? Yeah, we did. The only things that aren't staples. Well, I'm going to need your help, chat, going through all the extra cards, all the ultra rares that I have that I don't need. We're going to have to carve out something. Is this your card, Chit Chaff? Oh, this is not great. We could Doki Doki, actually. I got double Ash. Because we're on the draw, right? But I can only use once per turn. If you control no... What is this doing? If you control no, you can special summon this card. Do special summon one... I'm going to say no. Because that looks like 2 cards. The lesbians? You have to be more specific. Which lesbians? I've been told there are many lesbians in this game. Exo Sister Martha? These aren't the plant lesbians, right? Stella. When moves a card out of their graveyard, you can special summon from your extra deck. Oh, but I like doing that. Exo Sister wearing so many clothes. Oh, my Ash Blossom. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster special summon from the graveyard. You can only use one of the following effects once per turn. If you control this card that was XYZ summoned, it's turned by using this monster as material. Quick effect, target one card and then banish it. I already did that. You can attach one mat from this card to add one Exo Sister spell or trap. Fuck. Another... God damn it. Well, there's only one thing to do. Let's go, Doki Doki. I genuinely haven't ran into this card of this deck. I've fought people trying to do, you know, degenerate things, but not death and taxes. Tier and branded. Oh, we hit the Roxy's. Roxy's is a good hit. Do I just get... Card cannot be destroyed by battle. Do I just get a Baron? I could just get a Baron, blow this up, and then have a negate +2 Ash Blossom. That seems kind of good. I haven't had to play this deck like this. I've mostly been gold fishing. And so gold fishing with this deck has felt great. This is wild. Anti-meta. That's a funny Yu-Gi-Oh-ism. Yeah, I can kill this card, right? That's a funny Yu-Gi-Oh-ism that doesn't pop up. I can negate that effect, right? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Ramp. It's a funny Yu-Gi-Oh-ism because we have decks like this in Magic. I guess to a lesser, I mean, certainly these decks exist in other card games too, where they're looking to attack the metagame and the top tier decks. And they are called, like, they're not really called anti-meta. If anything, they're called meta decks. Like they meta game the meta game. You know? Maybe anti-meta is a better word for it now that I'm saying it out loud. This card doesn't do anything here, right? Oh, it's a maxi. Oh, I didn't even... No, opponent! Wait, how do I emote? How do I emote? How do I emote? I didn't fucking summon a monster. How do I emote? They don't know it. They don't know that I couldn't summon a monster. They don't know. They have no idea. They have no idea. They have no idea. They have no idea. Yeah, all right, great. They have no idea. They have no idea. Woo! Oh yeah, the statue of Easter Island. Tentacle plant. I'm shocked the game doesn't have emotes. Playing Adamantipator mostly feels like an exercise in gold fishing. I feel like that's a large part. I mean, that just feels like a large part of Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, right? It's like you should know how to goldfish your deck. All right, we got an Ash. Hopefully it's good enough. Unfortunately, I've drawn my Gem Knight. The Sprite Blue Companion, is that what this thing is? You don't like my Rescue Rabbit? I know it, I'm pretty sure it's the default, right? But it's very clearly the cutest one. What is this thing normally? 2,900. Small World. No, I know what this card is. Am I familiar with the term Garnet in Yu-Gi-Oh? No. Oh, they have the Call to the Grave. No. Shit. You know what Yu-Gi-Oh feels like? Mental Misstep Magic. It feels like 4 of Mental Misstep Magic. Everybody has 4 mental missteps, and sometimes you just misstep their misstep. Blackwing, Harmattan, the Dust. Wait, where are you going? Oh, a Garnet is a card in your deck you don't want to draw. Okay. Gem Knight Garnet? Is it anything? Oh, Electric Lizard. I remember Electric Lizard. Okay, we're doing things. Or more accurately, our opponent's doing things. See, they're a real gamer. They also have a rabbit as their icon. The Rescue Rabbit. Gem Knight Garnet was a part of the specific combo with Brilliant Fusion in Gem Knights. If you drew it, you were boned, but played it to be able to enable your combo. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. I drew my... I guess this is fine. Every card like it is called a Garnet. You understand why I would be confused, not just because I don't know the origin, but because I... Wait, if there's no face-up Kozaki on the field, destroy this card. If this face-up card is destroyed, inflict damage equal to its original attack of this card to its current controller. Okay. Like, you understand hearing that and thinking like, oh, it must be some Gem Knight. Which I guess it is in a way. Pay 1,000 life points. During the current duel, your hand size limit becomes 7. I mean, Magic's no better. Inside, like, the insider terminology is cool to an extent. What is going on? Yeah, is there a Death Shadow, like a card that cares about having a low life total? Kill yourself deck for XP. Oh. Well, what if I concede and make it harder for them? Because my hand sucks. This hand's real bad. I mean, I guess it has some stuff. I can make Gallant Granite. Get this friend into the graveyard. Then tutor up this Adamancipator. And then special summon this Adamancipator. Oh, like are the danger decks from last week any good? They kind of look cool. The hollow one from the Australia. Hollow Australia. I do have a single Block Dragon. I guess I could have just found Block Dragon and attacked them. But I'm going to find Block Dragon anyways. Look, I haven't actually... Oh, no. I want this effect, right? I'm planning on attacking their life points directly, yeah. While people in chat are telling me that this person is likely just tanking their rank, I want to be extra careful. And I can take some game actions as a treat. As a treat. guess I could just get out this and then call it a day. If they Nibiru me, then I want this in play. I guess Baron... No, Baron doesn't stop that, right? Ah, whatever. I'll trust people because my opponent just played 2 useless cards. Yeah, I don't... It could be a meme. I don't know. I'm a baby in this game. Great. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but... They don't deserve to have the very cute rabbit as their friend. Ooh. There are no useless cards, Kaiba. I have a question. Also, this is a classic. Ancient One of the Deep Forest. So in Magic the Gathering, there's a card called One with Nothing. It's a single black instant for 1 mana that just says discard your hand. And it's really bad. Really bad. One of the worst cards in the game, like as far as like strategically speaking. I'm sure somebody in chat is going to mention like it was a sideboard against Owling Mine. It wasn't. 2 people tried it. In that, 3 people total across the 2 events that it showed up. Across like 1,000 players plus. I've done the research. I looked into this. It was bad. Is there, what is like the quintessential check out how bad and useless this card is that is actively detrimental for you? Does that make sense? Pot of Generosity? It has pot in its name. Yeah, you didn't play One with Nothing. You just mulliganed to 5. And you killed them without adding really bad cards to your deck. I'm sick of this revisionist history. Wait, don't add it. Shuffle 2 cards from your... Wow, that's bad. Okay. Hey, well, this would be pretty good if I drew my my Garnet, huh? Wow, he's one of us. True Exodia? Exodia Necros. Was this card ever good? How come I haven't built an Exodia deck? He's learning. How come we haven't built an Exodia deck? People kept telling me to play Blue Eyes decks and Red Eyes decks. And I guess Kuribo. True Exodia. Huh. If the only monsters on the field are this card and the 4 Forbidden 1 normal monsters with different names, the opponent of this card's controller wins the game? Wait. If the only monsters in play are True Exodia and the left arm, left leg, right leg, the opponent of this card's controller wins the game. Uh-oh, branded. That's really bad. You donate it to your opponent. Tear Lament. I mean, I have no hand traps. I got nothing. If this card is normal special summon, you can send one tier limit monster from your deck to the graveyard except for itself. If this card is sent to the graveyard by this effect, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves play. And if you do send one tier limits card from your hand to the graveyard. And they just made a... Hold on. Let me look at... Where did they go? Where did your cards go? Tier limit Kit Kalos. This card is special summon. You can take one tier limit card from your deck and either add it to your hand or entomb it. You target one monster you control, special summon one tier limit monster from your hand or graveyard, and if you do send the targeted monster to the graveyard, this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect. You can send the top 5 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Huh? And it's a weird anime wife. The activation of your cards and effects that include an effect that fusion summons a fusion monster cannot be negated. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when a monster is fusion summoned this way. If you fusion summon a monster, you can add a Fallen of Albaz, one monster that mentions it, from your deck to your hand. Yeah, I'm familiar with that card. I haven't read this first bit though, but I'm familiar with this card. What's the example of a normal anime wife? That's a great question. Linda Belcher, Peggy Hill, tier limits, Shiren. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, then mill 3. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by placing fusion mats mentioned on it from your hand, including... Yeah, okay. Branded fusion. Oh, this is why I play Herald of Arclight. Any monster sent from the hand or main deck to the graveyard is banished instead. I see. I see. Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. You control this fusion summon card. Your opponent must pay 600 life points to activate cards or effects. Oh. If your opponent controls a Ritual Fusion Synchro XYZ Link monster while this is in your graveyard, you can special summon it, but banish it leaves the field. Okay. 600. I can get around that. Okay. So, how do I... Hey, chat, how do I win from this spot? Like, do any of the... Aside from this card that makes me lose life, like, what do I actually need to be worried about? Predaplant? What? Dark Hole. Hey, those are my cards. I need to board wipe. I can do that. I guess so far, oh, excuse me, they haven't played any cards that just say no. Negate the activated effects of your opponent's monsters that have predation counters. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster I control, place a counter on it if... Oh. I ran into somebody playing Dark Hole. Wow, this card Sucks. I don't like it. I want to go back to me turn oneing people. How funny would it be if we just played one dark hole instead of a crow? Instead of that crow, the DD crow, we just played a dark hole. Blazing Cartesia. Play Regeki instead. Okay. Regeki is cooler. Is Heavy Storm legal? It has to be, right? Harpy's Feather Duster is legal. Heavy Storm isn't legal? But Harpy's is? I thought Harpy... Wait, why? Oh, it's limited in the TCG. Traditional. What? Popping own spell trap. Oh, I see. Right, because we had that. There was that card where it's like, hey, if I'm destroyed, fusion summon something. Yes, disconnect. Disconnect. Shit, they're back. 32 cards in their graveyard. Wow, they're playing a lot of cards in their deck. All right, piece of cake. Here we go. I've drawn worse. All right, folks. Time to watch a master go to work. Oh, yeah, I've seen the grass looks greener. I don't have... Oh, there it is. If you have more cards in your deck than your opponent does, send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard so you have the same number of cards in your deck as the opponent. Yes. To answer your question, Asthenius, yes. Kind of wish my hand was a little better. But we'll get to play 2 suppliers, which can be the Granite Man. What's this? Despian Protoskenian. I'm not reading all that. That's fine. I can beat that. We can do it, chat. It's doable, maybe. Ah, I'm taking so much damage. But I'm going to gain a lot of life. Oh, fuck, right. Not a lot. I'm going to gain 1,000 life. I need to get this fucker off the table, or it's gonna kill me. Ah! Wait, hold on. If we can get the 19, the Guardian in play. Okay, I can do this. Yeah, this is doable. This is doable. Assuming they have nothing else. Doodle doo. Oh! Okay, I can do it 7 more times. We've got 7 more times. Oh, look at me, Rockefeller. Okay, we got 8 more times. So if I do this, 2 and a 1 to muck that, I pitch this, and then 2 and 4 to get the Risen into another Adamantipator. I think I do that, right? I think it's better if I get this off the table. Or I can Granite Gallant. I can Granite Gallant, get Block Dragon, turn this into Baron. Yeah, that's better. That's gotta be better. Like, I feel like I'm mucked if they have a single hand trap. Ah! It burns. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? You got something. Ash Blossom. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Can I do anything here? I think I'm just dead, right? Add them to my hand, but I can't summon them. I have to read some of these cards that I don't read very often. Trigger 1 Earth Monster, special summon it to my zone. The zone this points to. 2 monsters, including an Earth Monster. Wait, that's not going to work because I can't link with that. Unicorn clears? Unicorn gets rid of 1 thing, right? Discard a card, shuffle into the deck, then if this card was co-linked when it activated, draw 1 card. Yeah, it just gets rid of 1 thing. What am I missing? I think I'm dead. Okay, so if I get out this unicorn. Oh. And I return this, and then we get into access to kill this. Do I tuck you? Else I just die on the crack now? think I tucked this one. It really must. Honey, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Good. Wait. Thank you. Wait. They got my doodle do? I've already done all of this. I've already normal summoned. And I guess I would rather have this than one of these. And the supplier than the guardian. The supplier can find the guardian either way. Case of fusion is destroyed by battle or leaves the battlefield. No, come back. You get your thing in play. Shit. Shit. I guess this. Then I attack that. Branded opening? Wait, what? Attack! End the turn! End the turn! End the turn! Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I mean, I guess they have to get through this. What was this card? No, stop showing me this random shit that I don't know. Destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this fusion monster you would control. Oh, so it was no matter what I killed. Okay, we technically didn't die. Maybe they'll time out. This is... Getting into situations like this and remembering every little ability of my cards takes some time. I mean, like, this is the classic. Like, if they didn't do this, we would have done this. I think we were just killing them if they didn't Ash Blossom there, which I guess is kind of heartwarming to know that that's the thing that we can still do. That our deck's capable of doing that. It's tough. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a difficult game. I don't know if it's a good game, but it's a difficult game. What the fuck does this do? If an aqua monster is sent to your graveyard by a card effect while this is allowed, you can target one card and opponent control shuffle to the deck. This card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect. You can special summon this card if you do summon one to your limits. Oh, yeah, we're dead. Huh. Okay, well, first time seeing this deck. I guess it's good to know. Playing a 60 card deck, huh? Tearlament? Alright, well, I guess I'll look into what that deck does. I do have to take another commercial break. So don't go away. We'll be right back. I will try to win some more. And try to open more cards that we need. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. We're back. I gotta tell you, one thing has really chapped my cheeks is that Yu-Gi-Oh deck, like databases, YouTube videos, anything, basically any place that you would try to get information on what Yu-Gi-Oh deck to build, how to build your deck, all that is just terrible. We are spoiled with Magic. And I guess Pokemon. Even Pokemon was better than this. Like, so many of these are just JPEGs. Just terrible JPEGs that you can't tell what the card is unless you know the art off by heart. Which is not great. I would like maybe an itemized list. Secondly, turns out this website, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master, or what is it? Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Profile has their master deck, the master duel tier list. It puts in tier 1 Tearlaments, Floandries, and Sprite. Which I'm sure a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to disagree. Because that sounds like something they disagree on. You know what we should start doing? For any game like this, before we start asking questions and taking advice from people, they should have to tell us what their highest rank is online. Tier and Sprite are absolutely top tier. Flow is debatable. You have to be like master rank reporting for duty here. Actually, Red Eyes is the superior archetype. And then I'll be like, oh, cool. Instead of people being like, you should play this. It's like, oh, sick. You play? It's like, no. Oh. I mean, I guess I'm doing this. Flow is only there as a counter to tiers. Oh. A quick question. So why is this name so stupid? Fluwanderies. Like what are we trying to do here? Why is this so long? Is everybody that makes Yu-Gi-Oh okay? And oh, do we draw another Roxy's? That's what... It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card? No. I need more. Sound like Flow on the Breeze? Jesus. Okay. So we can do this, but I don't have a tuner. Fua and Wander and Breeze. And they had to adapt it to English and tried to get flow in there. I see. I think they might, I mean, not to tell Yu-Gi-Oh designers how to do their job. But you know. Say less. So this can get me into a 6. Ooh, I could get a Doki Doki. Doki Doki can get me into a 4. Then that gets me into a 6. Do I want a Doki Doki here? Do I want a Doki Doki? Yeah, I'll get a Doki Doki. Yeah, translating Yu-Gi-Oh cards has got to be some kind of hell. Why didn't I get Block Dragon? I didn't have a tuner. And I think I can set up a lock that is better than just Block Dragon. Unless I get Block Dragon and then turn this into something else. Also, I added a second Adamancipator Risen. What did I want to do? I can get a 6 with either 4 and 2, or I can get it with 2 and a 4 there and potentially hit another 4. If I hit another 4, then that lets me get the 8. If I do that and that, then that lets me hit... Because I want to hit the other 2. I think I do this. I'm trying it out. I had a card in the extra deck that I just had never used and was not aware of like any situation that would want to use it. Ooh. So this is Baron. And then if I get this, we can get another... I mean, I guess it's the... I want Baron. I could do 4 plus that, but then I didn't use that. Maybe I should have used the 4 so that I have this 2 left over. No, I had the other 2. Shit, this is hard. If I get you, that's 4 in that, and then I just have 2 and 2, and that doesn't do anything. If I get this, this is just 4 and this, and we get 1 more activation on this. Just kind of nice. Or we don't get the activation on that because we started off with that. Right, so I was supposed to sack the other one. Okay. If I don't know what my opponent's doing, is it just good to get this card? I'm gonna say yes, because I'm not using these anyways. This feels like just a reasonable card to get here. Okay, not the cleanest. I think there are 2 main points that I could have pivoted on and done set up myself a little bit better. I guess if I get block and then sack, I could get block and then link summon something else and use block. Toon Cyber Dragon? What does this do? Oh, it's just Cyber Dragon. Right, it's just Cyber Dragon with Toon World. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Toon Cyber Dragon. I don't think I care about this. I'll let them get stuff on the board. I'll let them get this on the board. Pay half your life once you do fusion summon. This I want to Baron. I think this I want a Baron. Okay. Great. I played Cyber Dragon in 2004 on the Game Boy Advance game. Yeah, using linking with block is something that I don't do enough, and I think I need to do more. Deck has literally not gone away. Is there a Thunder Dragon archetype? I mean, it feels like every deck is a Thunder Dragon archetype now. Like, Thunder Dragon is the most boring Yu-Gi-Oh card nowadays. There is. Oh, cool. I opened a pack. I forget what pack it was. And then, like, Chaos Emperor was, like, at normal rare, and I saw it and just got really sad. Math Mech. Okay, so this Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel meta tier list had Tearlaments, Fluendries, and Sprite at top tier. Tier 2, it has Exo Sister, Soul Sword, Adamancipator, Branded Despia, and Hero. And then Tier 3, it had Spiral, Dino, Numeron, Sky Striker, Dragon Link, Rika, Pendulum Magician, Naturia, Runic, and Math Mech. But I imagine once it goes down to that, it's whatever. Like, when it goes down to that, you'll get people that are like, no, this should be in that category. Math Mech, I've heard about Math Mech. They changed Chaos Emperor's effect? Like errata? Where's this tier list? Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Profile Master Duel tier list. SEO, baby. It's one of the top. My dragon. Get me this weird porpoise. Oh, I got him here. I didn't end up using them. This gets a 4, which can get Prank Kids. I think I want to do that. So I want to discard this thing. It's just a prank, bro. Was there like a Prank Kids archetype? Because one of this card, the Meow Meow Moo, is whatchamacallit. Oh, gotcha. Meow Meow Moo is restricted. Whatever it's called, limited. Prank Kids was tier 1, caused its own wave of bans. Before I played this deck, I had heard about Prank Kids from just like YouTube suggested links. YouTube suggested dual links. So I could turn this into Block Dragon. Into Granite, into Block, into Baron with block activation, into Borload or the Risen. I think I'm doing that. Granite. So these two into Granite, into find block, play block, two with the block, and then we have Granite, Weird Dolphin, and then the 10 drop, we got Baron, and then I have a block trigger, and I can turn the block into another Weird Dolphin in hand. Okay, I think this is what I'm doing. Math is for block dragon. Is that anything? Osa? Is Osa the earth one that summons their own thing? I think I did. No. Level 4 tuner. Weird dolphin. And you. I haven't used you yet. But I won't have another Adamancipator. I think this is fine. Activate my weird dolphin. Am I supposed to link this Prank Kids first? I guess I could block Dragon, then link the Prank Kids into something else. But I already had one Dolphin in play. This is an Adamancipator, so I can play this. I guess I can get the Sword Soul. So maybe I should just do that. I didn't know that Osa had any use. Apo to clear board space. Yeah, I gotta tell you, in gold fishing, this Gallant Granite occasionally just sticks around. And it's a real pisser. But I feel like I can pass with 3 negates. That feels pretty good. And then do I just want to play my block dragon again? I need to get better with using Masquerena too, or whatever this card is called, because it lets me link on their turn. I've only used this to set up a Nightmare to like clear my board, and then where'd you go? I've only used this to clear my board to then set up this. Link off Granite to something before end of turn when I play this deck. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to... I'm not linking as much as I think I need to. You know? That is an aspect of me playing this deck where I'm like, eh. I could do this, or I could just set up 3 negates. Plus a thing that says, hey, you can't kill my stuff. Star Blast. Pay any number of life points, multiples of 500. Reduce the level of one monster you control. Do I care about this card? Pay any number of life points of one monster. I don't think I care about this card. Maybe this card's going to punish me. Chamber. Oh, the 6 Samurai. Okay, I've seen this deck. That's kind of funny. Is it 6 Samurai? What? They're trying to lose? Why would you try to do that? Why would you try to lose? I feel I was pretty I feel like I was pretty good even if they're trying to do something. Oh. Why would you try to lose? I remember there being an issue last year when we played this. There was like people trying to lower their rank to get a better, like an easier placement for the next season or whatever. To change your rank. Yeah, seems not worth it. Okay, this hand doesn't do much. Although we can get a tuner off this. Oh. I'll set 5 and pass. What is this? Oh, it's another Stella. Okay. More death and taxes. Not yet, but good draw. Okay, you've got 2 of these. If you control an Exo Sister monster, you can special summon this from your hand. If you control Stella... Oh, this card! I've seen this card. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can detach 1 material from this. You cannot destroy it. Its card position cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effects. Your poke cannot target its attack position card with card effects. While this card is in face-up defense, change all monsters. Also negate the activate effects. Can I just impermanence this and then... Hey, chat, if I impermanence this card, will it still be able to do anything? I guess it's not. What is this doing? It's not doing anything. Wait until... Well, that's a good draw. Okay. Do I want to use you? I guess I can additional summon the Doki Doki with this. Let's try. My opponent's not doing anything. What are these traps doing? What? I guess Yu-Gi-Oh players value their time. But if they did, why are they playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Ugh, 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 ugh. Ooh, blue-winged crown. Now we're talking. Blue medicine. Gain 400 life points. Wow, they have a Garnet on their deck box. Baguska. Okay. Let's try this again. Ha! Wait, where are you going? Oh, come on. What? What? I want to play. I want to play. Don't these people like playing this game? People really don't like watching Adamantipator pop off? Really? Is it that much like worse comparatively to some of these other decks? This hand is potentially pretty good. Oh, it's a notorious gold. Well, it's the only deck I know. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Oh, shit. I went to 60 seconds. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I have a question here. My opponent has max seed, and they've also just played a hand trap, whatever the card was called, that said, if a thing... Where'd you go? If you have no cards in your graveyard, you can send this card to the graveyard until the end of the next turn. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. So in this position, do I just go for it, or do I just pass? Like, I'm not... We hit a 4... So, I mean, I could set up... Like, I could give them a card and set up a negate. I guess that's better. Is that better? Or yeah. Actually, am I setting up a negate? I'm not. Oh, no, I am setting up a negate. This isn't going to be a negate because I don't have a water monster in my graveyard. Do I just pass here? Well, it's not about being a coward. It's about whether or not I want to do it. Do I want to give them a full hand? I had to get the other 4. Oh, get the 1900, the Guardian, to have 1 negate. I was trying to set up a different negate, but I forgot that because I saw the Roxy's and I'm like, I'm going to put a water thing in my graveyard because of the Pranksy's water droplet, whatever the fuck it's called. But it's not going to the graveyard. Yeah, you know what? Pass. Okay, shouldn't have done anything, but they don't have it. They got nothing. That's fine. That's good. I want this to happen. My hand sucks. Oh, not a fucking Exo Sister again. I mean, I guess... I'm shocked that I did not like see this deck until tonight. Did a big tournament happen? I know there was a big tournament with the flower lesbians. Oh, Exorcism took second. Okay. Oh yeah? Well, how about they take a second and witness the goldfish potential of Adamantimators? Ooh. It's expensive? Why is it so expensive? High rarity cards? I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was relatively affordable. Exo Sister deck buy. You know, this is one of those. This is, oh, expensive in terms of Master Duel mats. Oh, okay, I see. I guess what I was about to say, my point still stands, where I just looked at the price of this deck in paper and just kind of wanted to weep. This is the only thing that gets me out of Emancipator. Gibrine? Okay. I don't think I should have summoned anything. Just left them on 3 cards. Is that Emancipator a deck outside? Like in paper? $100? I could buy this deck for $100? Not in America. Good thing we're in Canada. Fuck, bud, you had Block Dragon. Why would you go and ban Block Dragon? It just seems so cruel. Oh, not this shit again. So what I'm hearing is the TCG deck is, it's all cowards all the way down. Wow, I could buy first edition Block Dragon for $2. Tutors 3 cards? Yeah, cowardice. Oh, excuse me. Is the Yu-Gi-Oh meta good right now? Like, for people that actively play this game in paper, I guess. Is it a good time in Yu-Gi-Oh? I almost didn't play it. I almost didn't. TCG is okay. OCG is super healthy. I almost didn't play it this month because people were saying like, it's not, it's the worst it's ever been or whatever. But maybe that was like a month ago when something changed. Out of max 3 copies? Predaplant. White Relic of Dogmatica. Dogmatica control? What is Dogmatica going to do to me? Is it just a bunch of no's? Strips my extra deck for parts. Hey, I needed that granite. Dogmatic Calamity. Dogmatic Calamity. Dogmatica Macabre. Dogmatica Macabre. Dogmatic Calamity. Oh, these names. Holy shit. Okay, so what can't I do? Yeah, I've got the fucking Gem Knight in my... I've had this Gem Knight in my opener. So much. Asmaranica Martica Dice Team to cool to Dogmatica Macabre. Okay, I get it. You've got a lot of cool things in play. Okay, now can I start activating my stuff? God, it feels like my opponent's deck is just a goldfish machine. You know, one of those machines that goldfish swim in. Aquarium. This gets me a 6-4 into that. I think I want this to get blocked, but then I don't have a 2 to block, so I should get this to get the 6 Adamancipator. Oh, but I have the Doki Doki. Shit. No, but I want to play the Pranksies. Okay. Okay, your opponents. This is why we played 2 of the Adamancipator Risens. This is exactly why I do this. Oh, my Baron. My Barone. That's fine. That's not fine. Oh, and I can't get my Gallant Granite. Ah, shit. Damn it. This opponent's... Hey, this deck's really rude. I need my extra deck. Oh my! Wait, hold on. This is every if a monster special summon, except from the extra deck, you could look at. Oh shit! Oh. Wait, I didn't realize. I didn't realize. I didn't. Okay, I didn't. I didn't realize it was every single time. I can't do anything. Okay, all right. No, I'm fine. Thank you. No, I'm good. I'm sorry. Sorry for wasting your time. Oh, wow. Wow, that sucks. It's okay. Decks don't use their extra deck that often, right? I think it's hard once per turn. Did they just have multiple cards that did that? Because they pulled 2 things out of my extra deck that turn. Ooh. Wow. I gotta say though, it is comforting to figure out that I'm not the asshole in this format. At least maybe I am and I just don't realize it. Once we build this Eldritch deck, then we can be the asshole. Any of these cards? Master Pack? Master Pack? Dragon Knight George? Master Pack? All these decks just want me to, or all these cards are just from Master Pack. Should I really not open Master Pack? Like, is it just completely pointless? I'd like to end on some pack opening. $6,000 possible cards. Spare. Okay, so I don't have, this is the issue. Don't really have spares. Maybe I have a free pack I can open. I see. I think I've already bought all the bundles. Oh, I get a Skull Servant. I get a Skull Servant that roasts sweet potatoes? Wow. Very, very Japanese. Okay. We could use a couple of moments here. All right. I need some help, chat. Am I going to ever use Raviol? Okay, and before we get into this, realistically, I'm only going to have Eldritch, Adamancipator, and maybe this Flow deck because it's got birds. If I end up wanting to build this birds deck, then I'd like this birds deck. Other than that, I'm going to trust you. Sweet Christ, I don't own a lot. I mean, there's no way I'm going to use this card, right? Did I play this card in, I played this card in an older version of Adamancipator. Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. I think this is the one I played. So, okay, I did, and the reason I did was banned. Right, okay, good. I remember it being a part of the Union carrier, right? There's no way. There's just no way I'm going to be. I think I need to keep this. Eldritch the Mad Golden Lord. I think there was an Eldritch deck that had one of these in its extra deck. Okay, Ultimaya Zolkeen. We dusting Ultimaya Zolkeen. Coming up next, Shooting Star Dragon TGEX. Shooting Star Dragon TGEX. Dusted. Yeah, they could be good cards, but if I'm not playing them, you've got to be out of your fucking mind. Crystron, Quarian Gandrax. If it's not an Eldritch, if it's not an Adamantipator, and if it's not in this bird deck, I don't want it. Yeah, it's a name. I have a Virtual World deck, but Virtual World's not, it's not even on this tier list. Is Virtual World bad? Why do I have two of you? Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I should really just do this off stream, I think. This is gonna take too long. This might take too long. Just dust all the rest. They should let you dismantle these free cards they give you. Victor Pendulum? Oh, Vector Pendulum. I thought his name was Victor Pendulum. Hey, everybody, Victor Pendulum here. I'm not going to dust a Victor Pendulum. Mostly because I can't. Traffic Ghost? Christ. Rulers of Darkness. Is this also Rulers of Darkness? All right, great. We'll open some packs because I like opening packs. I'll sit down with some Yu-Gi-Oh players in my community and ask for some pack, for some dusting advice, or we could do it next week. But we're already over. Oh, I got an ultra rare. Lilith, Lady of Lament. Don't open packs for super rares. I mean, I got a free one. Okay. We don't have any ultra rares that we can craft for. So, like packs that, like, there's no overlap. I'm gonna dust this Lilith. Champions of Salvation. Collecting the packs in this game is interesting. I wish there was a better way of just like, I wish there was a way of looking at all the different sets that you need to open from. Will the trains share a pack? Dreadnought Advance and Super Dreadnought. Okay, where'd Lilith go? That's there she is. My impression of Niles Crane. All right, let's open some trains. Oh my god, and there's an excavator? Deckless on Master Duel meta do that? Oh, okay. I meant in client, but good to know that Master Duel meta. Oh my god. I'm just gonna read all the train names. Double-headed Anger Knuckle. Express Train Trolley Ollie. Express Train Trolley Ollie. Heavy Freight Train Derrick Crane. Oh, I knew about this one. Yeah, I've seen this one. Monster Express. All right, 10, please. Trolley Ollie Oxen Free. All right, this is how we close out the stream that's already gone on for too long. Oh, it's a Trap Tricks card. Traptrix Nepenthes. Unaffected by the effects of whole. Okay. All right. Infinitrack Harvester. Another train. Heavy armored train Iron Wolf. Infinitrack Mountain Smasher. How bad are trains in this game? Lion-hearted Locomotive. Infinitrack Goliath. Wait. Ooh. Infinitrack Earth Slicer. Rocket Arrow Express. That's hardly a train. Infinitrack Anchor Drill. Infinitrack Brutal Dozer. Earth Machine. Super Express Bullet Train. Construction Train Signal Red. Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Dogeron. Oh, okay. Ruffian Rail Car. Lots of trains. Infinitrack Crab Crane. Armored Wolf Car. Ooh. Number 27, Dreadnought Dreadnoid. I think I had this card. Okay. Wait, no. Train Connection. Infinitrack Harvester. No. All right, last pack. Oh, but this is rainbow, so we got an ultra rare. DDD Gust High King Alexander. Speedroid Pachinko Cart. Huh. Okay, well, we opened at least an ultra rare for crafting, I guess. All right, well, we didn't open the big cannon that we needed, but that's okay. We can always open more packs next time. Thanks everybody for watching and for tuning in. I'm going to be playing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Next week. I'm going to try to have this deck built. The Eldritch deck built. So that we can play that. I don't know how popular this deck is or how fun it is to watch, but gosh darn it, we're going to do it. I feel like this deck will teach me more about what I need to give a shit about, you know? So that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to play a deck like this and try to figure out like, oh, because it's like a control deck that uses all these traps. It's the kind of thing where it's like, I'm going to have to learn more about the game and what decks are actually doing and the important cards than with Adamantimator. Either way, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Reminder, everything that we do is brought to you by patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's because of all of you that there's all of this. And hey, check it. It's the booth. By the booth, I mean it's my office. If you can't support us over at Patreon, you can support us over at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun right here, or YouTube through YouTube memberships and all that jazz, and dongling the bongling and commenting on what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. And who remembers Mechanical Chaser? Anybody? 1850 attack for level 4. Wow. Also store.loadingreadyrun.com. And I guess to keep things consistent, I too stream elsewhere that isn't here. I stream at home at twitch.tv/Benjamin_Wheeler. If I'm not here, I'm there. And I play card games all the time. All I know is card games. I've wasted my life. But you haven't wasted your life watching the stream. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Love you.